Hey there foodies! Today we are going to show you how to make the classic party snack pig in a blanket. This savory treat is perfect for any occasion, from game day, parties to family gatherings. Whether you're a seasoned cook or beginner in the kitchen, this recipe is super easy to follow and guaranteed to be a crowd pleaser. So grab your ingredients and let's get started on making those delicious pig in a blanket. For this recipe we are going to use 2 deciliters of lukewarm milk, 100 grams of whole flour, 400 grams of all-purpose flour, 50 grams of sugar, 100 grams of softened butter, 50 grams of yeast, 2 eggs, and a bag of sausage. To begin with, we're going to warm up our butter and milk. So when the butter and the milk is approximately 30 degrees or 90 Fahrenheit, it's ready to pour in the sugar and the yeast. And the yeast we just have to crumble into it. And then we have to stir it. And when everything has been evenly dissolved, it's time to begin to mix the flour into it. I'm going to use a mixing bowl this time. Then it's time to put in the 2 eggs. And just give it a quick stir. And then we are going to mix in the flour and knead it for approximately 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, we need to put it aside and let it rest for approximately an hour, or until it has risen to double its size. Just put a damp cloth over it and let it rest at room temperature. And while the dough is resting, we can prepare the sausage for the pig in a blanket. A good thing is to have left the sausage on the countertop for a while, so they are nice and room temperature. If they're too cold, the dough won't rise as well. So just separate them. We need to divide them into 2. I like mine pigs in a blanket to be quite large. So this is what we are doing today. Then we are beginning to remove the end. It's always better to do that. I just think that it looks nicer. But it's not about the looks, it's all about the taste. The dough has rested for an hour and raised into the double size. It's time to divide it into 2 and roll it out and begin to prepare the pigs in a blanket. Just a small amount of flour. On my dough board. Then pour out the dough. Just roll it around so all parts of it is well floured. divide it into two. Put one of them aside. And then it's time to roll out the dough. Roll them out to a sphere, round shape. Then it's easier to divide them and make those triangular cuts. Then it's time to divide them. So I'm going to divide them into 8 more or less equal triangulars. And then we're ready to put in the sausage. Put them onto a baking tray and let them rest for an additional hour. Put a damp cloth over them so that it won't dry out. In the meanwhile, we can make an egg wash. Egg in a bowl. Splash of milk. And let's beat it. And it's ready to be put over the pigs in a blanket. And while the pig in the blanket are resting, I'm going to preheat the oven and put in a cup of water. Now the time has come to give the pigs in blanket an egg wash. And here you can sprinkle on whatever toppings you would like to have on. Sesame seeds, salt, cheese, whatever. It's only your imagination. I like them plain, so we'll just leave them like this. And now into the oven. And there you have it, pigs in a blanket, the Olsen way. Well, that's a wrap on our pig in a blanket recipe video. We hope that you had as much fun watching as we did making these delicious snacks. Remember, the beauty of this recipe is that you can customize it to your liking. Add your flavored toppings and or dipping sauce, or just plain as we did and make it your own. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tasty recipes and food hacks. Leave a comment below letting us know what you think of this recipe. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!